He was wearing silk or satin pajamas, that I immediately made fun of him for, and said, "Does Mr. Hefner know you stole his pajamas?"
What did Mr. Trump do when you said that?
I told him to go change, and he obliged very politely.
Stormy Daniels is clearly one of the main characters in this sensational case. She's a porn star who claims that she had a sexual encounter with Trump in 2006. Whether jurors believe Stormy Daniels could be critical to the case because that event laid the groundwork for everything that followed. The hush money payment in 2016, the alleged falsification of business records the following year, and the criminal trial in the first criminal case against an American president. Daniels proceeded to give hours of detailed, intimate testimony about how she met Trump in 2006 and what she claims happened in that hotel room.
What were you and others from Wicked Entertainment doing at this golf tournament in Lake Tahoe in July of 2006?
We had a table in the gift room where celebrities would come through.
And did you meet Donald Trump on the golf course?
Yes, I did.
The story really escalates when Stormy Daniels meets Donald Trump in his hotel suite.
When I came out of the bathroom, I expected to exit, go around the bed and back out to where we had been sitting and talking and hopefully say, "Okay, time to go." And when I opened the bathroom door to come out, Mr. Trump had come into the bedroom and was on the bed, basically between myself and the exit.
What was he wearing at the time?
His boxer shorts and t-shirt.
She did not have a filter. She talked about the details of the sex that she says she had with Donald Trump. We even saw some jurors kind of cover their faces or turn away.
At first, I was just startled, like jump scare. I wasn't expecting someone to be there, especially minus a lot of clothing. That's when I had that moment where I felt the room spin in slow motion. I felt the blood basically leave my hands and my feet.
One of the most compelling things about Daniels' testimony was how she described the imbalance of power that she felt in that hotel room. And she does not say that she objected to having sex with Trump, but she also made clear that she never affirmatively said yes, and that she felt quite regretful and full of anxiety over what happened.
And what happened next? Briefly.
I just think I blacked out. I was not drugged. I was not drunk. I never said anything of that sort. I just don't remember.
Did you feel threatened by him?
No, not physically. Although, I did note there was a bodyguard right outside the door. There was an imbalance of power for sure.
Can you very briefly describe where you had sex with him?
The next thing I know, I was on the bed. I had my clothes and shoes off. I believe my bra, however, was still on. We were in the missionary position.
Was he wearing a condom?
No.
Was that concerning to you?
Yes.
So while Daniels is giving this very unvarnished testimony about what happened in that hotel room, Donald Trump is growing increasingly agitated. He is not looking at Daniels, he's shaking his head. He even seems to mouth the word bullshit under his breath at one point.
I understand that your client is upset at this point, but he is cursing audibly, and he is shaking his head visually, and that's contemptuous. It has the potential to intimidate the witness, and the jury can see that.
I will talk to him.
Trump obviously has serious trouble controlling his decorum in court, to say the least. Daniels was subject to a very aggressive cross-examination. The defense wants to make Daniels out as someone who's motivated by money, someone who is out to extort Donald Trump. Trump, of course, has denied ever having any kind of sexual encounter with Daniels. They're painting her as essentially a liar.
You've been making money by claiming to have had sex with President Trump for more than a decade, right?
I have been making money by telling my story about what happened to me.
And that story, in essence, is that you say you had sex with President Trump, right?
Yes.
And that story has made you a lot of money, right?
It has also cost me a lot of money.
Daniels insisted that she was never primarily motivated by money. On the other hand, we can state the obvious, that she did sell her story in 2016 and agree to keep quiet.